Hey, welcome back. So I'm in the Nether and in a different map. I'm in here actually. This map is a whole different seed. It's the map I wrapped up a few months ago that I lost when everything got deleted. I accidentally deleted the saves folder a couple months ago. It was pretty bad. Um, I'm in 119 at the moment. You know, the usual 119.2. Um, last time I had this, they should right now produce half a dozen iron guys. If I were in 118.1, whatever I last saved this in, they would have. I'm sure of that. I'm pretty sure of that. I could test that. What happened was I deleted the saves folder. You may have seen that back in the playlist. But back in April I changed enough to my computer that I just cloned the whole drive, so I had a kind of a backup of a eh, few versions ago in this map. They are not producing iron guys in a Nether Village, and that's bad. Um, Let me I know it has worked. I mean, I can show you. I'm in creative, so I can do this. Down here, there was there's a piglin who gets stuff because there's a that this all came from iron guys. They just happened. Let me get out of here and launch this in like whatever it was, 118.1. And I'll come back and we'll try that. It's going to take a few minutes, but hang on a sec. All right, so 118.1, played by Cowboys. That isn't me. Hang on a sec. All right, this should be a map that isn't being updated to anything after this, and looks like this. Yay! Back to this. Let me go into the thing because the sun's about to set. I gotta go creative to get over to the portal, and then yes, this is a little older than the last time I was in here to record because April basically. Go in here, go up to the that same village. Oh, load. There's a thing over there. So Hater, go up to where I just was. That should have the same. I mean, seriously, I was just here. Here's the results of having a thing, and there's the results of having. If you want to know how old this is, I think there's probably still some stuff that you used to get from piglins who, I don't know, maybe not. But, you know, whatever it was that they gave you, and there's an operational piglin here who I give him gold from the gold I get from the gold factory because he likes gold in his gold, and then I end up here. And in about 10 minutes, because they're probably just going to bed, they ought to wake up, and unless something is really wrong, back in 118, they should, I'll probably want to be back in creative for this so I get anything happening. Yeah, let me pause this for 10 minutes and see what happens. So hang on. They've got the pigmen up here are going toward I don't think I mentioned this, turtle egg that's in there. Just the same. It's a wider design, so I get more pigmen. It seemed like a good idea back when I did this, and now I don't think it matters as much, especially if there's nothing to fight them. But, yeah, that should, well, now 9 minutes, 8, whatever it's going to be. Should just work. I could almost do the whole, set time, whatever the hell. Is it set? No, set time, whatever the hell it is. It's something else. Time set. The problem is I don't know if that would change how much, like, gossip they have stored up, and it might. And that would wreck my test, so I don't want to do that. How about instead I just pause and wait? Hang on. Additionally, also, annoyingly, it's Wednesday. I've got the whole long date thing, so I can just glance at it, except it doesn't work on Wednesdays in a month with a long name. It's fine in, May, but it doesn't work here. 7 minutes left. I'll be back when I'm done waiting. Hang on. 6 minutes left. Might be worth noting I've been looking for anyone noticing what might be a bug. What's apparently a bug. Closest I found is what I remember this happening. I had it happen in a couple of maps where there was a bug where they wouldn't be sleeping in or out of the nether, and the solution was basically go through while they're standing around not sleeping, pick up every bed, put it back down, and it just had to... There was an update bug that more or less convinced... Why am I missing villager? That's weird. I guess I don't care, but... Oh, there was a bug where in one of the updates to 117 or something, they suddenly didn't recognize the beds they'd already slept in before, and they would just wander around all night, and therefore not produce iron guys. But that's not the bug I'm dealing with here. This is different. And again, no one's really talked about it yet, so 119 is fairly new, I guess. Maybe just... I really might be about the only one who does this. It's kind of insane to build a village in the Nether. You have to get the villagers in and feed them and build all this stuff. Be back in 5 minutes. 1 more minute-ish. Incidentally, I did try a test world made... It was a flat world made entirely of mud. Let structures generate, so we had villages, and then villagers in them. And they were producing iron golems in the villages because they had various spots, you know, the farmland and whatever they could spawn. But when I went off away from a village and just built one of these things and out of beds and non-spawnable surfaces, I gave that a while. I filled it up with like more villagers than it could even contain, and they just never produced anything iron. And that was in the overworld, so mud absolutely, evidently, doesn't allow for spawning golems. I don't know why, but monsters can spawn, slimes were everywhere. Oh, what the hell. Seriously, right now they should be making these guys happen. Because up here there's room up here. If they don't spawn down there, they'll spawn up here, right? It's gotta be enough room. Why the hell how could this affect an older version? 1, 2, there's room. There's absolutely room for these things to spawn. Does the bug predate? Maybe I just didn't notice that it wasn't happening anymore. Well, that's really bad, because I don't think well, I probably do have a version older even than that. So I have backups for, in case a version update wrecked the, something like this. I could test that, that there's iron and stuff down there, it's not like I'm wrong. It's not like I'm misremembering that this ever worked. I'm sure it worked. I know it worked. Sure. Well, that's horrible. Okay. How do I get out of this thing? Why, I guess. Well, that is, bad. Why the hell? I was sure that it worked in here. Maybe I wasn't sure it worked in Get up. Get up! In 118. Doesn't really help to wander away and come back, but I accidentally did, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, because by design, the iron guys should be spawning in there. And, because the floor is down there, and then 1, 2, 3 ceiling, there's room. Even if there's stuff in there with them, it's not really gonna prevent that as such, necessarily. And they certainly have room up here. That's where they were spawning last time I saw it work. I don't know what the hell the problem is, and why it goes all the way back to 118. Well, I mean, short of launching one from 111 or whatever back the hell earlier, I don't see, and it's kind of irrelevant if it worked back then. Now, you want to talk about things that worked back then. That is infinity and, mending. That's how old I was. That's how old the map is. From launch. So, you know, okay, whatever. Damn. I don't even know what to make of this. I'm sure that in 117, I made a map with a ish. That falling block one I did, this worked in that. It was underground, but it worked. That's bizarre. I don't know why it's not working. I really thought it did in 118. Maybe it was 117. It's the last time I saw it work. Alright, be back when I get to a new version. Literally a new version. Hang on. Back to 119. And back to the map I've been doing. Yeah, I don't know. Short of loading up an older version... I'm in the Nether, by the way. Guessed. I don't know what the hell to do about this. I'm not like... I'm in survival. Just making sure it didn't, like, keep creative. Obviously, it's not happening here, so I don't know what the hell to think. How do I get out of this? Oh, you know what no, I can't. I still don't have clippers, do I? Gassed. Nothing I can do. If the iron guys happen, they'd kill the ghast for me. I got ghast tears out of the old village. The old, map. Oh, that's infuriating. Angry trackball noises. Weird. I don't know what to do about it. Possibly nothing. I'm gonna give it... What I'm gonna do is nothing. I'm gonna leave it the hell alone. You know, feed these guys occasionally. To, build up their numbers, I guess. Are they going to bed? Clever. Means nothing, though. Did you get the bread? Cool. You do your own thing. I don't care. I'm gonna split from here. Go to the overworld, I guess. Damn. Well, my option... I kind of just want to leave it alone, assume it's a bug, and assume the bug will get fixed. Like, someone else will finally notice, or I could just report it myself, I guess, but... I don't presume people listen to me. Yeah, give me that for a sec. I'm actually gonna go do something I wanted to do that I didn't have that for. I can just grab one of these, or so. Don't grow back, what the hell. But give me a few. Get this over with. Go, now I can't tell how I got here. Okay. Go back up for a long time, hang on. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna just leave this alone. Like, as I built it, because in a perfect world, which this isn't, it's a pretty good map. Pretty good seed. It ought to work. And that tells me that potentially it could be fixed to work again. Even if it's not working now, they could fix it. I just want to be able to get up here. See down into what's going on. Probably get shot at by one of these guys, but even so. And you know, if I throw this in, that'll probably end up in the oven at some point, right? That part works, I'm sure of it. Go down here and watch for the minecart to get that, I guess. I can. Can't. Is it gone? I don't know, there's a little glass streak in my way. I can't, probably it is. Go out here and see where the minecart is, maybe. Relative to anything else. Yeah, it's gotta have time, but yeah, I just saw it for a sec. I think. Go down and see if there's, like, vines waiting for me in the oven, since they shouldn't otherwise be there. I can't imagine that part doesn't work. Let's... waiting. Like, I hate the bug testing part, because you're never sure if it's ever going to get fixed. I would imagine... I don't think vines burn. I would imagine that it climbed up in here, right? Well, not yet. Don't know why. Am I too far out of range for it to get picked up? It doesn't become anything that... I don't think vines... Do I have any... No. I never tested whether vines burn. I probably ought to know that, actually. Speaking of bug testing. Give me a vine... Yeah, that's a clock. Thanks for thinking. Still don't see any reason to think it's in here yet. Oh, it is, actually. There were 4. Whatever. Doesn't go there. There's the point. Does it go here? No. Okay. Damn. I'm gonna head back to the overworld for a bit, and... Alright, so... Is it like it's nighttime somewhere? So, let me take a nap, and then I'm gonna get something that, I've been meaning to get anyway. Because I'm gonna start doing something. Got a couple of things we could do today. Even though can't do anything I wanted to do. Well, 3 things. One... What the hell? Am I hungry? No. Do I need to be? I don't know. Let's go all the way back somewhere. Probably get hungry if I need to be wrong. That makes me hungry. Figure out where the hell my house leads to when I'm doing... That's not it. Where am I? So lost. It's not that, although this is a room. No doubt about that. I'm just running to get Munchie. And, somewhere is a dining room that I played with last time. By the way, I had to, well, I recorded elements of it, but the melon bowler, which I had actually worked well on, because there's probably some melons built up. Okay, well, that's interesting. I don't know why I'm bothering with this. If I cared that much, I could do a sorting system. Okay, don't eat the melons. That goes against my plan. Goes away in a minute. Yeah, and it's tight in here anyway, but I had to replace the glass element. It doesn't hurt anything, just make the dining room bigger to accommodate the table. Am I hungry? Why not? I'll do it later. Apparently, but there's a cake waiting for me in here. I don't think I can eat it until I'm hungry, can I? No. Apparently, it's not a left click thing. No. I'll get hungry doing stuff today. It's cake day still, actually. Right now it really is, even though this will be out tomorrow. What I kind of want to do once I've dropped off this fruit... Are pumpkins fruit? They're squash. They're something. Is grab up a couple of things to, that I don't have yet. I might have them, but I haven't assembled them, is the point. Put these away because they're basically fungible to currency, essentially. That's good. Let's see what I do have. I ought to have... Well, I probably have books. Do I need... Yeah, I need a book, and I need a feather, which is over here somewhere. In the, Chickinator. It says Ovenator, but there's also a Chickinator. Feathers are on this side. No. There's lots of them, by the way. Just one feather is fine. Go. I know I have this in one spot, but I don't want to have... Well, I have to go there anyway. A little. Let me see if I have... Oh, you know what? Give me another. I just realized I'm going to want to plan ahead. One sec. Alright, I now have 2 feathers, which will help. I could use 2 of these. And then, yeah, I basically want to make a couple of these. That's the one that's my to-do list. Which, well, that's really sketchy. I mean, kinda-ish. Working on it. It's built. That's not the issue. It just doesn't work, so I gotta think about what that means. Let me go all the way to a village where I've got a bunch of books stored up. Hang on. This village, pretty much the first one that still exists, ought to have a couple of these. And can I just do that? Yeah, just do that. So that gives me a couple of books. One of them I'm going to hang on to because I've got... the one in the podium back home is currently about to die. I want to go check on something, by the way. I'm trying to think whether I turned the valve thing back on after I was testing. If not, I might have a bunch of iron guys here, which is fine. It would cause a bit of lag. On the topic, I must be back up at 32, huh? Yeah. The render distance, which for now is fine. I mean, why not? Until it becomes a problem, I'll leave it... What? That may have been a problem. I'll leave it alone until it tells me to stop because it's bad. Get here. Get out. Get... Okay. Yeah, oh. Okay, you know what? This might be a good time to change that render distance because it seems to be lagging. Go back to 12. And, when it takes that long after clicking for the thing to start to end up where you told it... There's iron guys... Are there? I think I see 1, 2 down there. I don't know if I left the valve open. I gotta get to this sometime too, but again, it's gonna take a very long time and be just fantastically boring. I don't want to record doing it. The valve is shut. Valve is open. Go away. And the valve is shut, so that's good. That means that, well, the glass bit is down and they get stuck. That's cool. Let me, let me head home again, which I don't have to record, hang on. In case you're just unbelievably new here, there ought to be ink coming in from that thing. That's why I was thinking I might have to go look for it. I had it at home. So here's home, which is good. Let me just stash. Do I have room in here to stash things? Yeah. Put one of those in there, I'll just have it. The other one, I'm hungry now. Wish list. Please, for the love. Got my new keyboard again. Of, something or other now. Fix Nether Villages. Also, what else do I want? I don't know. I can't think of anything. That's everything in my brain right now is how much that doesn't. I'll get to it. It's my wish list. I have that now. There's stuff. I mean, historically, I'd never really. Oh, I know what I want. Give me like as an example, dolphin saddles. It doesn't have to be dolphin. I was actually, I'm just gonna say not. Let's do this. Seahorse. I could see Minecraft ending up with seahorses the size of people that you put a saddle on and ride around in the water. I think kind of like we got the mud skipper things in the Nether, the catfish, whatever the hell those things are. Which you can saddle, but then you get them out here and they die. So that's not the answer, right? I want an overworld aquatic animal that, like a turtle, maybe. Think of like Ark, Survival Evolved. Don't think about it too hard; it hurts. But it's a really buggy game. This is way less buggy than that. But you can get a this prehistoric turtle thing and put a saddle on it. By the way, I should probably... Where are we on this? Yeah. One sec. So, day... I guess 2005, whatever the hell. Bug-tested Nether Village. What the hell just happened to me? Village... Here's that this is not enough to make the device to work. Speaking of other games. Resident Evil 3. Not the best game, but if you just want the most hilarious translation errors, that's where you get them. So that's in place. Out the cake. Might as well. How do I get there actually? It's over here somewhere. This house is bizarre. Might as well... Because again, no one knows, no one cares, but whatever. Let me sit in the chair, and can I F5 this? I can't see it to F5 it. What the hell just happened? Did I close a chair door? I don't know. Do this. There, I had a cake. Good for me. There's more if you want some. What else can I do today? On the topic of eating and stuff, I know what I could do. I have that. I have that on me. Let's go do a thing about that. Let's think. That's another problem, isn't it? Technically it is, yeah. Let me I'm gonna have to buy some of these things. Because, I'm not getting them from that piglin at this point. I can get gold. It's not the hardest thing in the world to get hold of, it's just... I was hoping to get it the smart way, but they got in my way about that. Yeah, this bow does not have, infinity, which is tragic. 111 for just a minute and a half. You could have an infinity. When we got mending, it could work with infinity, and then they realized that they basically just made a bow that never dies in any sense, and that wasn't okay with anyone, apparently. I liked it. But no one cares what I think, and that's why I don't bother personally submitting bug reports. I just complain about them to everyone else. You do it. I'll be right back. Be back a little sooner than I thought. No, this would be a good time to use that thing. Shut up. You are not what I wanted to play with right now. Yes, dear. What the hell happened to me? A ghast was just lurking there. That's bad. Okay. How much of this don't I have now? I don't know. Okay, that didn't lose that much. In fact, that might even be, a couple of levels higher than it needs to be, so I can just trim it back down. Yeah. Whoa, what? That's what I want, sort of. Roundabout way. So now that I'm somewhat harmed, let's go through this thing and figure out where my signs say to go. I think this way. Yeah, it's this way. There's my piglin that's not being fed because someone broke my map, my strategy of having a damn village. What I could do, yeah, leave it alone, hope they fix it. Elsewhere, I could just do a whole different, pigman thing that, as long as it's far enough away from from the village, it would have to be up that high, but I can link that up with hoppers or whatever to get gold and stuff for it. It would be a hassle, but I could do it. That one is, I think, the desert, right? I can run because I gotta get killed anyway, that's the point. That is the... That's the stronghold, actually. Okay, whatever. Go into the stronghold, which is here. See if I get beat up by anything while going into this thing. Probably. Why not? Neath has been there forever. Bed that I'm not clicking on right now. That guy. Go into the end, go into... up here. That way is cities and stuff. Where I could probably go back there sometime and get more shulker chills. Not my immediate concern. Let me have this thing, and we're going to build... Oh, you know... Would that affect... It might. I got a spot that I usually do this, and I just realized I don't really want to. At some point, I've got the... Under this portal back home, which would just undo everything I just did. I've got a thing set up for... That's where the egg wound up. This, I can put withers... I can assemble withers on, and they can stand up and get stuck in the... I might at some point exploit that into a thing that gets me wither roses. You basically just put the wither back, but also have a semi-automatic machine to have I can do it over here. Well, no, I'll figure it out. Let me just set up a thing that is safe, is what I want, ironically enough. I want to get killed safely. It's exactly what I want. Figure that out on your end. That's fine, let's do that. Let's put in some water and get some water and... This is just boring. Hang on a minute. Yeah, that works. Water. I could have brought ice. I didn't. Water. And water, just to have that back. And, just dig this out real quick. Until I, end up with a big pool that Endermen don't much like. I'm counting on... That probably should go so I can see. Or so they can see, or I guess it's going to be a big deal, huh? That's a lot. Oh yeah, that's never going away. Not really. Break this out so I have a, I don't have to break any blocks beneath these, because then I have to put them back or it gets weird. I don't want to drown while I'm doing this. Should be a whole pool thing that works. And then pick these up because I might as well have them somewhere. And give me... Actually, just give me that. Oh, give me loose. Do I have room? Take this off. I might as well not scuff it while I'm doing something extraordinarily stupid. You, as an example, are stupid. Anyone not stupid? No, you're not stupid. Here, eat me. That happened. Now I don't want to die, if I can help it, so let's put this stuff back on and kill a few things to death. Actually, give me that, and I'll just, I guess I need food after all. Get this rebuilt a bit. It's an option. What the hell? You're just being nuts. You're weird. Oh, what is this about? Oh, wow, I didn't realize I could give you all that. Okay. I mean, I've done this before, but I forgot, I guess. Let me build up my... What's left to do? Oh, not much. Come here. Come here. Gets me bowling balls, too. Ender pearls. Would you just not? You're being annoying. Why? Grr. Come here. Come here. Damn it to hell, coward. It's like you don't want to get killed. I was good with getting killed, except for not. Bye-bye. Alright, are we done dicking around with the natives? I think so. If not, I'll probably survive. Whatever. Let's go home. Well, so I got, oh, neat. I got a screenshot of it, too. So I had to have, let me check, I can't. Let me check the file size, because that happens to me. That is not the folder I want. Give me the folder I want. File size, 139. 1 point. That's still the wrong folder. There we go. File size, 4.79 megabytes. Look at this. That's what I got. I'll just have to trim it down to make it work. That'll be our thumbnail for the episode. Nothing's ever fair. One sec, I just covered up my counter. Oh, we're over time. Perfect. Well, oh, neat. That was, what happened today. For better or worse. Mostly worse. I found out nothing works. Can I... Actually, that's another thing. I'll just go put that where it goes. Which is in here. I should have room for it, probably. Yeah, it goes in there anyway. That can... I don't have... That's end stuff, but whatever. It's the end is through the nether. It makes sense to me. Don't worry about it. Alright, so... I'm gonna set up and... do this. So that's what happened across 2.5 maps today, because different versions. Did not really impress me with, I just gotta think about it or something. But, you know, we did the other thing. I got achieved finally for, where is that in here? No, it wouldn't be. It would be, 1 sec. Right there, I did the post-mortal one. Sounds like a Marilyn Manson thing, doesn't it? What, where am I? That's a... No, it's gotta be this mode. Where am I on 44? It's still... Okay, I gotta find 8 more of those sometime, like, before they make more. We'll get to it. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna split. You, can like and subscribe and kill yourself, and I'm a sign, not a cop. Click the stupid bell. I'll see you next time. Bye.